Dear all, I am Mrs. Swapna Bhausar. Welcome you all to my channel. Today I will be explaining you how to convert multi-valued attribute into table. In my last video, you have seen how to create database. College database is already created. So we are using that database using use command. So just consider student is a strong entity set which has role, name, address, class and phone number attributes. These are the total 5 attributes which student strong entity set has, in which phone number is multi-valued attribute. And if the strong entity set has multi-valued attribute, the rule says that we have to create another table for multi-valued attribute. Here I will show you how to create table for multi-valued attribute. Firstly, we will create the first table, base table, that is student table. Create table student into bracket role, int its data type, it is acting as a primary key, comma name varchar 20, comma address varchar 20, comma class, it's a data type varchar 10, and then multi-valued attribute phone number. So whenever the strong entity set has multi-valued attribute, we don't consider that attribute while creating the base table. So here we won't take that attribute. So simply we will create the table. So here varchar spelling is wrong. So we can change it. So my table is created. If I want to see the structure of the table, I will execute the command create describe student. So here you can see students, you can see role has primary key, name, address and class. These are the varchar data types. So this student entity set has phone number as a multi-valued attribute. So we will create another table for phone number. Create table. So we can give any name, student phone into bracket. Here we have to show relationship between student and phone number because phone number is a multi-valued attribute of student. So we have to consider primary key of the student table in this table, student phone. I will refer role as a primary foreign key in student phone. Role integer foreign key into bracket role references which table student and name of the attribute role. This is my role which has been referred by student table and the phone number which is nothing but multi-value attribute. So I will take phone number and this integer. While converting ER diagram into table, each and every table should have primary key. So here we are talking about primary key of student phone table. So we have to declare role and phone number combiningly as a primary key. That will act as a composite primary key. So I will declare primary key into bracket role comma phone number. So my table will be created. If I want to see structure of this table, I can see student underscore phone. So this table student phone has role and phone number. These two attributes in which whole is acting as a primary key and role as is acting as a foreign key. If I insert records, insert into student role comma name comma address comma class into bracket values, then what are the values for this? Roll number is a primary key, name I will take Swapna, then address Pune, and then class TE. My one row is inserted. My second row, which has phone number 2, roll number 2, then name Anuja. Same, I can have Pune as address. She's in T. So I have inserted 2 records in the table. So roll number 1 has 2 phone numbers. So what I will do, I will insert the table, insert records into student phone with the values. Now what are the attributes for student phone? Roll and phone. Roll and phone. So what are the values? Roll is my foreign key, so I have to refer the values of the student table. So roll number 1 has 2 phone numbers. So what I will do, 1 comma phone number, I can take any phone number. Likewise, for example, I am taking this. So one row is affected. Same thing, roll number 1 has another phone number. So I can have roll number 1 has 2 phone numbers, the first phone number and second phone number. Likewise, I can have third record. Roll number 2 has phone number like this and roll number 2 has phone number like this. So here if I display select star from student phone, I can see roll number 1 has 2 phone numbers, roll number 2 has 2 phone numbers. So this is nothing but my multi-valued attribute. So whenever I have multi-valued attribute, that time I will convert it into 2 tables. The first one is base table, in which we don't consider multi-valued attribute, whereas in the second table, multi-valued attribute will be considered, and for primary key of the base table, that is nothing but whole, will act as a primary key. And this is the rule to convert multi-valued attribute into tables. Thank you.